Hey, what you wear?
Homie, holla at him, yo.
It looks good.
What it is, man? You rolling with your boy Wills Rocks.
You already know, man. Don P.
And this is QueTone, and we're the champions. And this is our hip spotlight. Chill. We represent New England, Boston in particular, and you know, we're just holding it down, man. There's a great hip-hop scene out there, underground, and we've been in that scene for a few years now, and you know, working our way through it, man. And we love it. New England is the home, you know. Great champions out there for sure. Music, we were exposed to music. Well, Don P is my, you know, blood brother. We were exposed to music in our house, but it was rock and roll music. You know, my mother's husband was in a band, he was a drummer. So we would be in the house and this rock and roll bumping out, you know, in the projects. So you go outside, people are like, what's going on in your house, you know? But that influence of that type of music really was able, you know, to help us make the music that we do today, which is really a breed of all the different, you know, genres of music, you know? But we fell in love with it early, man, just being around it.
Me, myself, and I just grew up, my mother was actually a singer when I was coming up. And so she was always playing all the old school funk and all that in my house. So I just grew up listening to that, man. Got into it watching her sing, and I started singing.
We just create, man. We just have, the catalog is bananas. I can't explain how this one song is just, we could drop so many singles, man. You know what I mean? We have so much music that is just so marketable, you know what I mean? And we have something for everybody. It's like that double-bladed sword because we are so different and we have our own sound. You know, they're like, well, we don't sound like Lil Wayne, it's not sound like Drake, so, you know, why would we, you know, but that's exactly the reason why you should mess with us, man. We have our own brand of music, we do our own thing. It's all self-produced, all self-written, all live, you know, live instrumentation throughout the whole album. We have our own musicians and studio singers, and, you know, we do it all ourselves, and I love that. Like, the creative control has to remain with us.
24/7, 365.
Because when we do our mixtapes, we don't rap over industry beats. You know, I'm like the human beat machine, man. I have too many beats. We don't need their beats. I'll have the beats for the mixtapes. I have the beats for the albums. RBG, shouts out to RBG, North Carolina, High Point.
That's the fun process of it. You know what I mean, shooting the video. You're out there, you get fresh for it. You know, you count the calendar down. You count your days down to the video. You know, you get fresh and then do what you do. You know, have fun. So that's how we do it. You know.
For me, naturally, my adrenaline is pumped and ready to go, so I was just ready. I was just born ready for that moment, you know. So, second I go there, it's almost like being on stage with cameras there, you know, basically. It's all natural for me, man, so I just went to do what I had to do and got it in, and enjoyed the time as you were there.
It is crazy trying to get, you know, the locations picked out and just, you know, making sure that the director is, you know, coming up with the visual that we need to, you know, to get the vision right of how we wrote it, you know. And Boogie was RBG. He's very particular about, you know, the way his words is, you know, perceived. So, you know, dealing with his part of the hook and making sure that the right visuals went around that was probably the hardest part. I want to be on the road so bad. I want to live on the road. Like, we've been in the studio now since the start, and all we're able to do really is create music. And we go out, you know, wherever we can get to do the promotion, you know, popping the trunk on them, selling the CDs, because we do that every day. That's how we fund this. And I just want to get on the road and really be on that tour bus, and I'm really looking forward to that experience. And I don't want to come home.
2010, man, just look out for that new, upcoming. Serious Title Bout. It's gonna be serious business, and that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to get that established correctly where we want it, and then boom, hit you with 100% fierceness. So look out for Title Bout, man.
Title Bout. Log on to QueToneMusic.com and definitely check out the music, see what we bring to the table. Look out for that project in September, the Title Bout, the full-length album, Championz. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
Championz, you know who it is. Get familiar with the name, the sound. QueTone Music, QueTone, music.com.
That's right.
You know what it is.
And one last time, Title Bout, my bad. Title Bout, cop that. For real, we'll cop that.